Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you once again. And if you happen to be new to this channel and community, welcome. I'm Michele. So I'm going to be looking at your immediate future and getting messages from God consciousness and the guides. There is a lot changing this month. Even though this is a timeless reading, I am doing this on, I believe it's May 1st. And May brings a lot of energy of cleansing, clearing, purging. It's a very cathartic. If you've been watching my posts on Instagram, in my stories, and also the reels, I've been talking about this. So I really wanted to connect in and just open up to the God consciousness and the guides, the spiritual hierarchy, and the oversouls, and see what are the messages of guidance they have for us, as well as in the immediate future, how is this energetic shift going to affect you? How is it going to impact your life and what you're focused on and what you're creating and what you're manifesting? By what I could see by my session with the guides this morning, it seems like it's actually really good. It can be really good. There's a lot of clearing and clarity coming in. There is a lot of chaos. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of, kind of, wonky feelings, being off-centered. But if you stick with it, it seems that there is a new focus that's coming in. So let's get to the readings. What I got was the messages were going to be very different. So trust your own intuition, your own inner knowing, inner guidance from your higher self. You may be drawn to more than one stack, more than one message, more than one crystal, or maybe one. I was getting that the messages were very different for each one. So, whatever that means. All right, Radiant Souls. So, this is soul story number 1, and you've got the journey. And the crystal that you have, the stone, the crystal ally is Malachite. Okay, that kind of makes sense for this month. You've got Eagle for soul story number 2. And you've got Angelite. This is a new addition to my crystal allies, my crystal family and allies. They support us. Soul story number 3, you have the circle. And you have the Carnelian agate. Soul story number 4, you have the Sun card. And you have the Pyrite cube. So soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. As always, I'm going to do an alignment and attunement meditation. You're more than welcome to stay with me for that as well. Or you can jump ahead to the timestamps. Again, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. The timestamps will be in the description box. If I can remember, I'll also pin it. But if not, for sure, they're always in the description box. There's also chapters. Also, if you want to connect with me for whatever reason, just to say hi, whatever, reading, inner work, Patreon community, that is also in the description box. And also, yes, if you would like, there's a free tier on my Patreon, where you will get a monthly energetic update and numerological forecast. If that's something you want, that link is also in the description box, as well to any extended readings or soul path study. All right, Soul Light, let's tune in. Pause the video here. You can get a closer look at the cards. And as always, connect in, name it, claim it, focus on the energy, use the readings for the highest vibrational messaging for you and support for you at this time on your path. I am here to connect with you, support you, and open up to the guidance of the all that is in the soul path. And I just so enjoy this connection with you, and I appreciate you. Just wanted you to know that. All right, I'm going to get to the meditation and then to the individual readings. Radiant soul, taking a deep breath in. Breathe up through the crown chakra. Pause at the top of the breath. Consciously breathe out, drawing the breath down to the center of your body, out through the chakras at the soles of your feet. The next breath in, breathing in through the soles of the feet, up into the soul star chakra, about 3 feet above the crown chakra. Pause, aligning to the higher vibrational frequency and expression of you through your higher self. Take a deeper breath in, pause at the breath, and release the breath, drawing it down through the soles of your feet into Mother Earth, connecting into the Earth Star Chakra. Feel the safety and security within you as you create and express on this earth plane. Consciously drawing the breath up through the center of the body from the Earth Star Chakra, connecting into the Soul Star Chakra. Take a deeper breath in, breathe out, extend, expand your energy around you. Feel the energy that is you extending and expanding. As you open up to the healing energies, healing light source energies, opening through the higher self into the higher vibrational frequency of you, aligning to your soul. Continue to breathe in and out consciously here. The next out breath for you, breathe out, connecting into the heart chakra. Take a breath in, breathing in the healing light energies of the high heart, connecting to the universal heart. Release the breath, attuning to the high heart center of the universal heart. Bring your awareness to the soles of the feet, feeling very grounded and centered, yet expanded and aware. Now in your own mind, your own way, find your breath. Feel your breath within. Let your breath guide you. When you're ready, open your eyes and choose the cards or crystals that you feel most resonant to. Let yourself be guided by your higher self to the message or messages that are most in alignment to your soul, attuned to your heart, for the most fulfilling and highest vibrational experience and expression of you. Hello, Soulite. Wonderful to connect with you for your reading. Wow. I'm getting both a kind of a calm energy here, but also a little bit of restlessness. You've got the Malachite stone. We're going to put that here. The card you have is the Journey. It's a 2911-2. So, wow, I just heard sacrifice, self-sacrifice, sacrifice of the self, sacrifice of the lower for the higher. You're getting a more higher or heightened perspective. A lot of you are having some kind of awakening or opening into following your intuition more or being more intuitive, opening up to psychic abilities. Some of you have been getting messages, some from the angelic realm, some of you bird tribe. There's a connection to the bird tribe, the angelic realm. I'm hearing that your journey is changing somehow. There's something changing in the way that you're expressing and experience life. You're really starting to go to or towards something that is much more fulfilling for you. But there's been a lot of sacrifice. Spirit is saying that you're opening up to God consciousness more. You're opening up to the divine presence that is you, meaning you're moving past some level of limitation. The Malachite energy will help you do that if you're drawn to Malachite. Malachite helps us follow through on our heart and perceive more from the heart center or heart chakra. Not just emotions or emotionalism, but really what is good, nurturing for us. Now, some of these sacrifices that you've had to do have put you on a journey that has been a bit on your own or alone, or perhaps you've been feeling lately that there are certain people that don't get you or understand you. It's because you're starting to see from this higher perspective. So you are moving into a phase or a time of more compassion and understanding as your gifts are opening, but also the ability to let go and move on, the ability to change what needs to be changed, the ability to move forward with change. I do feel some of you, again, I feel this awakening, a spiritual awakening. I feel like you're connecting into the higher heart energy. If you haven't been, you're going to be. This is also a personal healing for you. You're getting your wings to extend, your wings to expand, your wings to fly. You might be feeling that you've been tested. You might feel like there's been a lot of testing in your life or of recent. Okay, let's put this here. The journey. Wow. This is a lot about soul path, your soul path, and the journey that you're on. Okay, you've got physical activity. Oh, I'm getting another message. Communication. Look at that. Spiritual career. Rebirth. That's what I thought. Yeah. Expansion, expression. So your personal guides are saying, make sure you get outside, make sure you exercise, make sure you move the body. You're getting a lot of heavy messages, downloads. You're opening up a lot. A lot of you are doing a lot of work on the astral plane. You're connecting with people that you're working with. Some of you are connecting with loved ones on the other side. There's a lot going on mentally, psychically, some degree emotionally, but I'm hearing more the mental realm and the psychic realm. So your higher self is saying, look, but you have to be engaged in the body. And also it's going to help you move through and process by moving the body. I go with spiritual career and synchronicity. So this is very clear to me. Follow the synchronicities, follow the openings, follow the messages and the promptings that you're getting in your life. You're getting messages from spirit. You are in a phase of rebirth at this time. You're getting your wings to extend or expand. I'm also hearing you're getting more comfortable or confident in your gifts to move forward. Whatever those gifts are, the message is you're getting comfortable. There's something also, though, about integrating spirit or spirituality or your intuition or psychic ability or healing ability, healing from the heart, healing with the heart, opening up to the high heart energy, feeling your connection to humanity, communing with spirit, communing with the divine is part of your career. No matter what you're doing, is part of your life path. Now, for some of you, this journey is a spiritual journey, or it's the journey of the soul. It's the soul path journey. Some of you, this is a literal journey that you're going to be making, like a pilgrimage or something. You're going to some kind of group or sacred site, or you could have just gotten back from this place. Some of you, this has to do with career also, making your spiritual journey a part of your career somehow, part of what you do into the world. Career doesn't always mean work focus. It means, what is your avocation? What is your vocation? What are you doing in the world? And so I'm also hearing that it's time for you to speak your truth. These downloads or these messages you're getting. Some of you, I'm seeing this amazing painting. Like, oh my gosh, this art that's going to be coming through you. Whether it's music, I see painting, I see some kind of, I don't know if it's ceramic or something you're creating. It's like I think mixed media art. You are seen, dear one. You are seen. The messages you are seen, and what you have gone through and what you have given up is seen. You are more fully on the journey, and you're getting to a point where you're going to be sharing the journey. You're going to be sharing what you've learned on the journey. The messaging is to open up, communicate what you need, communicate what's important to you, open up. And this is the communication also with the higher self or the divine or spirit realm. I definitely get bird tribe message, and I'm also getting working with the angelic realm, working with other dimensional realms. You're being given a lot of signs. If you haven't yet, within the week, there's going to start being more signs of new life, new direction. I feel this physical activity is not just, exercise, movement, yoga, walking. That's a part of it. I feel that it's if you've been in a slump, there's going to be more physical activity. It's going to be more physically happening for you in your life. There's going to be more movement in your life. And some of you, it's because you have been doing a lot of work. You've been getting some kind of I just heard messaging system. There's a messaging system that you're receiving, that you're getting messages from. Now look at this. Introspection, 12th house. This is very much the astral psychic realm. 12th house, 8th house. So that going within, that writing, that journaling, that meditation, the downloads you've been given, the ability to go within. That's what's got you this wisdom also. With this owl medicine, a lot of you may connect in with owls. I'm getting a lot of teachers here also, wisdom keepers and teachers, working with the planetary energies. There's a lot, earth angel energy. Yeah, look at that vision. What did I say? 12th house, introspection, Neptune, ruling the 12th, co-ruler, vision. A lot of you are getting visions. You're really opening up to the vision. Your personal vision, but the vision of the new earth, the vision of the new paradigm. You're opening up to a new vision and version of you. There's something changing about what you are focusing on in your life, or how you're going to manifest or express and experiencing your soul, or your soul path, your soul purpose. There's something changing. For some of you, it could be a sharpening of this vision or new vision that is coming in, that is including more of this higher dimensional aspect of you. And 9th house, communication, publishing, movement, travel. This is the higher vision with Neptune. 9th house, Neptune, exploration. So you're meant to move forward on what is your vision. And some of you, it has to definitely do with communication. That has to do with some kind of communication, publication. You could be speaking more your mind, your truth. Some of you, this has to do with some kind of book or something that you're putting. I even see a group that is doing something with, it looks like something that you're performing on a stage, or maybe you're writing for those to perform on the stage. Yeah, let's see. So your immediate future is a rebirth. There's something, wow, look at this. Wow, I got to take these two. This tells me cutting ties with the past. So something is ending, and there's the timing, which you've got with synchronicity, and then renewal. I'm going to take this too because it's bringing in wealth. Yeah, so very much with this group, your soul story is the timing. Something's changed. It could be a timeline shift. You're on a different timeline. You feel differently. You're looking at life differently. Something is renewing. It could be a passion, a project. It could be a connection with something or someone, but now the timing is right. It wasn't right before. You had to cut away a lot, but now you're going into this abundance, and I want to say the wealth, inner and outer wealth. There is whatever you're choosing is bringing some kind of abundance, prosperity. There's something that's changing in your vision, and your focus is going to be bringing you more wealth, material wealth. And I feel it has to do with changes in your career. That whatever the changes you're now making with the career, and you're getting guided to these changes, it's going to bring you more wealth than what you had in the past. Or for some of you, you could have had a similar amount of money or income, but then it dropped or it dipped. This is coming out of the dark night of the soul. This is coming out of the desert. with this renewal. This is coming out of the desert. This is coming out of a period of time where you felt was bleak or things weren't aligning. And now things are starting to move because you're integrating more of your authentic self, your true self, your higher self into your plans, your projects, your goals. You're listening more. Your journey has changed. It's become much more of a spiritual journey or deeper spiritual understanding. So you are on this track as you follow the timing. Spirit is saying you cannot do this by time. You have to follow the openings, follow the timing. Queen of Cups, of course, connecting into the intuition. 12th house energy, Ace of Swords. There's a new idea coming in. You're overcoming doubt. You're going to be planting moon. It's very clear. Again, Neptunian energy, Pisces energy. So part of what's happening for you is that you're going to be going in a slightly different direction or something shifting. It's going to bring a lot more abundance. I would also say people that are more supportive or helpful somehow to you. This is coming in a dream or a vision. So write those dreams down, those visions down, or it may be something you've been dreaming up, something that you've been envisioning, visions, right? Ace of Swords, new direction, probably for a lot of you in the end of summer and into the winter months. But this new vision or this new idea is jump-starting your career or whatever you're doing or putting out there in the world, your purpose, whatever you're creating, manifesting, your mission, however you want. And you're being led by synchronicity. You're being led by the openings. You're being led by your higher self, by your prompting. You're being prompted in a certain direction. And a lot of you, it has to do with also, it could be something very creative. And you do your best work at night, or you're getting your ideas at night, and then you're going to put them together in the daytime, okay? You're going to act upon them. You don't have all the answers yet with the Seven of Swords, and there's been a little bit of doubt, but I feel like you're cutting through that doubt, especially as you start seeing signs of, yes, this is the right way, this is the right path, as you start getting those confirmations, or maybe some of you have already given those confirmations. The message I'm also getting is whatever you cut out, whatever you let go of, that was the right thing to do. It was blocking you somehow. So this is also with this group I'm getting in the immediate future, there's a lifting of blocks. There could have been some blocks. Also, this is a time where you're planning, you're putting, it could be a launch, you're putting something in motion, but you're not telling everyone yet. It's going to be a surprise. But it's cooked up from you, your subconscious or your guides, your higher self, or some kind of dream or vision that you've been planning. I feel so some of you could have, again, it's spiritual business or encompassing spirit or spirituality or the occult. And this somehow gets you in a new direction with that Page of Swords. It moves you on. It cuts you. There's going to be a cut from something in the past, something you were doing in the past or focused on in the past, because there's a new focus that's coming in that's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of abundance, wealth, a sense of renewal in the part of your life that you felt was like a, desert, was dry. I just heard rehydrate. You're getting hydrated by spirit, by spirituality, by your spiritual connection. And this hydration is also going to bring you some wonderful kindred souls, some wonderful beings connecting with you at this time on the planet. All right, Soul Light, that is your reading to support you on this part of your path. I'd love to hear how all unfolds. If you are really connecting with it, you may want to put a wheel or a clock, or put an owl, in the comments, however you connect with this. I wish you just so much success, love, light, abundance, and inspiration for your inspired action on your path. Your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path. Oh, let's just do I want to do the little astro dice here. Let's see what the Soul Insights mantra is. Oh, Aquarius, you're doing something. Pluto and Aquarius. If you know your chart, you might want to look at where Aquarius is for you. Pluto. Yeah, 6th house. You're revolutionizing your routine. That's a lot of what this new direction and new idea. You're revolutionizing your routine. You're shifting something in your routine or your day-to-day activities that are supporting this renewal and rebirth. That's a message for you, a big message. You're on the path to renewal and a rebirth. Things are about to get juicier, more exciting for you, whatever you're focused on right now. Take the high road and let yourself be guided and led by your own higher self and by God consciousness, healing light, source energies. All right, your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path. I am supported by Spirit and the Spirit realm in all that I do. And this support now manifests for me on the earth plane in all ways. There you go. There's that support. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I look forward to connecting with you again. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. If you chose Soul Story number 2, this is your reading. You have got Angelite, which is actually comes from Celestite. So we're going to look at that a little bit later. Beautiful stone, your crystal ally for this reading. You've got the eagle. Okay, let's see what the messages are that are coming in for you at this time. Got completion, number 9. I just heard it's all in order, divine order. 14, moderation. Wow, self-discipline. Ooh, the message is coming in strong, strong, strong. Wow, okay. Financial discipline and leadership. You're leading in some area by example. I think that's why you've got the eagle. You're meant to take a bird's eye view, a huge view, an eagle view, not a little view of your life situation right now. Some of you it's financial, some of you it's mental, emotional, some of you it's the environment. And you're to create some balance in your life. I am getting for a group of you that you've been ruminating, you've been worried about something, you've been churning, you've been thinking of something over and over and over. And I just heard the hack for you. The biohack is a change in your environment or changing your environment around, maybe even something in your house. It's a physical change. It could be dietary, it could be nutrition, it could be supplements, it could be just you need more air, more sunshine, get out. You need to balance more in your life at this time. There's a passage in your life that is over, that is completed. You've completed a learning lesson. You're actually at a new level. Congratulations. But this new level requires a rebalancing. So some things are going to be taking more key precedence. You're going to have different priorities that are coming up. To do what you want to do, you're moving into this authoritative or, I don't know if I'd say authority. You're inner authority, but an authority in your life. It's coming out a bit strong. That's why I almost got authoritative. You might have to be finding your voice. How do I say this? How do I say this message? And I said, how do I discipline? How do I discipline something, someone else? How do I discipline myself? You've got 2 discipline cards. You've got self-discipline and financial discipline. This doesn't say don't spend money, but it may be that you need a budget. This may be don't eat 20 chocolate chip cookies in a day. I'm just kidding around. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, this is very clear for what it is that you want to do. And you start out with a 9 energy here, and then you move into an 81-9. And that 8 means work on oneself. Your higher self, your guides. I do feel a lot of you either work with the angelic realm, a guardian angel, spirit realm. You've been praying, asking for help. You've been praying about something. You've been meditating about it. You've been thinking about it. This eagle is about getting a higher perspective, but it's also the eagle, when it gets its prey, it's what it wants. It has that eagle eye. So the focus. Right now, Spirit doesn't want you doing things in your life that are pushing you off path or distilling your energy, diluting your energy, and putting you off path. There's something coming in your life in the immediate future, whether it's a perspective, a situation. I'm seeing a lot Taekwondo, I'm seeing Qigong, I'm seeing yoga, I'm seeing a lot with martial arts, which is interesting. Now, that could be some of you are doing that. That could also be for some of you that it's more in martial arts, the whole idea is not to have to ever hit someone. The idea is to move with the energy. So if someone is about to punch or karate, right? You see it and you duck or you move. That's the true mastery. When they see the issue or the problem ahead of time and they avoid it basically and use the energy against your opponent. So I'm getting with you is you're to use any resistive energy for your liftoff. So sometimes we could have anger. We could be passionate about something. We could be irritated about something. We could be resisting someone or situations. You are to positively or in a life-enhancing way use what you resist to push off, to propel you forward. Whether you want to call it channeling it or, even in your head, I'll show them, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You need to start galvanizing that energy and keeping your focus. I get with the Angelite also, this is bringing an energy of reducing stress. So there's something that you're going to need to do to help you reduce stress right now in your life, or being overstressed, or having too much distress, dis-ease. I'm just hearing there's a disproportionate, there's a disproportionate amount. So there's an area you could be putting your time and focus in where there's a disproportionate amount of energy. You have discipline twice and moderation. So there is an imbalance in something you're doing, whether you're pushing something, whether you're trying to force something, or there's something you are doing too much of, and you're going to be getting this eagle perception of rising above your situation, your life circumstances, or whatever the situation, the current situation in your, I just heard your job and your career, to see is it still supporting you. That's the big challenge, and that's the big change, is how you're working or what you're doing. Is it a particular relationship? Is it how you're living, where you're living? Is it your goals? Is it supportive of you? Is it still supporting you? Are you putting a disproportionate amount of energy? Wow, your guides are kind of fancy here. A disproportionate amount of energy into something that is not paying off enough, is not paying you back. Now, some of you are owed money of some sort. You are going to get paid back. There's some payback. That's also the 9 energy. So you've got 5th house here, passion. Scorpio, investigate, right under moderation. So what are you doing scorpionically behind the scenes? You've got to again, Scorpio goes deep. There's some introspection you need to do. There's some contemplation. There's some research that you need to do. Let's see. Cancer, immerse. And then Aries, act and sensitize. I just heard the problem doesn't get solved until you act upon it. You have to take action. I don't know. We'll see. Is this career? Is whatever I'm hearing current situation. This is the current situation. You have to take action. You have to do things differently. You can't keep going on by what you were doing. Now, some of you, this is like you're building castles in the air, but you're not having the discipline to put the foundation or have the follow through. Wow, I love you dearly, but this is like wake up call energy. This is like your higher self, I see as that ego, is like really going, look, you want to create this, you want to live by your passion, you want to create this life, you got to do the investigation, the follow through, the due diligence. You got to start immersing yourself in that. You got to bring yourself into that energy and act. And then what it's going to do is it's going to also change your focus and your vibration. So you're really being asked to take the action steps to move forward, or whatever it is that you're doing. You have to move forward, or whatever your situation is, there is an action to take. I just heard every action has a reaction. So you put the time in. In other words, you have the discipline in your finance, you have moderation, it builds. You eat in moderation, you eat healthy food, you feel better, you feel healthier. You're not eating stuff in moderation, you don't feel so good. So you're really in this kind of time of testing and tempering, And I feel that by what I'm being shown and what is that you're about to disrupt a pattern. You're changing something externally in your life because it's aligning more to a mental shift or an idea that you have. And you are restructuring your life to some degree. You're creating more balance in your life. Some of you are, because you've opened up to do something else, you're integrating something else in your life, you're having to rethink your schedule. You're having to rethink your time on a particular person or situation or relationship or whatever that current situation is. You have to rethink it, and then you have to take action. You now have to put what you've been thinking about into action. Let's see what this, wow, 10 of Cups. I like that. Right out the gate there. Ace of Wands, yeah. Right under the 5th house of passion and completion. I just heard if you complete it, put it out there. Some of you have things that you're doing in your life. You need to start putting it out there. Do you need to post it? Do you need to publish it? Do you need to share it? Do you need, there's stuff that you need to start doing. And with the Ace of Wands, this is taking immediate action. The message for you in the immediate future is to act immediately, to take action on your passion. That passion is part of your purpose. Wow. Some of you, it is something very psychic or having to do with the occult, or you've been doing a lot of research on something. Now it's time to do the action. I'm thinking Soul Story 1 had something similar. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Cups. 2 of Cups, right under action. Knight of Swords. Whoa, there it is. Act. Things are going to move quickly. And there's the Hermit. And 3 of Pentacles. So that project, whatever you're doing right now, it's time to take action. This is the time of action. Whenever you're watching this video, and especially if you're doing it at the time that I am recording, it is time to take action. It's time to, and look at what is in the middle that I'm pulling here. 8 of Wands. That is a message there. So are you teaching something? Are you using your own inner light, your own wisdom, your own inner knowing, or what you've researched, and now you're coming out with a better plan? The message is to also work with others, to also join with others, whether this is a group project or something you're putting out online. And you're going to meet somebody to help you. You're going to meet some support. You're starting to open up to receive more and more support in the world. Or even by people. I think also a lot of you are going to be opening up to appreciation, like somebody's appreciating you more. There's also what I'm getting, you're leveling up. There's a leveling up that's taking place. So to get where you need to go, you need to seriously be in moderation, to move things along, to clear up any miscommunication, misunderstanding, and to be able to get the work done. There's something about getting the work done to move forward. Whatever your goal is, you need to take the steps now, bit by bit. This is about, again, I get about taking action. Now, what's interesting, it's applied action. It's like action on what you've been working on. It's almost like the idea of following through. Oh, don't put all your eggs in one basket is also the message. So, that's why the moderation. Some of you are going for multiple sources of income or residual income, passive income. Some of you, this is saying it doesn't matter what it is, emotionally, through help, through banking, through any kind of assistance, whatever you're doing. Don't focus only on one thing or one area or one person. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That moderation isn't just about finance. It's about energy. It's also, I'm hearing to tell you, it's also about your life. Okay, because that's going to be too stressful. So right now, a good thing for you is also to work in stress reduction, to reduce stress, to maybe do things or integrate more activities that help you feel more relaxed, or relax the body, relax the mind, maybe meditation, contemplation, journaling, walking meditation, taking long drives, anything that relaxes the mind right now. The big message is take a bigger view, an overview of your life at this time. What's working, what's not working? Where are you putting too much energy, too much time, too much money, too much something, and it's not enough is coming back? Spirit is saying you don't have to give up anything. This is not about giving up anything, but it's about creating a better balance for where you, and the Spirit is also saying, remember, one door opens another, one key can open multiple doors. So you don't have to have these sweeping plans or wait for the big plan or big idea. You don't, a lot of you, this is something that is very purposeful for you, is very interesting, exciting. You're curious about it, I feel. It could be something artistic. It could be a new venture that's coming in that's very emotionally supportive and very inspiring. A lot of you could do very well financially by following more of your purpose, like really giving, expression to your art, your passion. Okay. See, this is about frozen, feeling out, but it says follow up gets you in the door. So that's what I feel like. You have to, the leadership aspect of you may have to be the one that calls someone or follows through on a situation, in a relationship or in a job. Or some of you that have interviewed for something in the past, you have to follow up again. You have to go, okay, I'm not the same person that, had that meeting or put that email in or that bio or put that resume or CV there. Things are different now. I've shifted. So you have a better chance right now of getting more of what it is that you want. So those of you that have some kind of goal, it says put the plan in place now. Don't just leave it a vision or a goal or an idea. It's time to put it in motion. What did I say? Reflection. Take time out to revisit the past. Figure out what you want to do. Notice what you don't like. That's the Scorpio, really, but dispassionately. Scorpio can be very dispassionate. Scorpio goes, look, this isn't working, or I no longer like this, or this isn't helpful for me. This isn't supportive anymore. This is where I need to make changes. You need to be the investigator in your own life at this time. And if you are this investigator, you allow yourself to investigate opportunities also. That's another thing Spirit is saying. You need to investigate some opportunities right now. You're letting some things slide. So what are those opportunities? Whether it's a person, a situation, a relationship, a new idea, there is some kind of opportunity or opening that's coming to you that you need to investigate further. Now, some of you, this is what's coming up in your immediate future, is a new engagement, or there's some kind of plan that you're making with someone. There's some new arrangement that's coming in for you that is much more beneficial, that it's ultimately better for you. Actually, better for both of you. So a lot of you are revisiting the past and you're going, does this still reflect? Yeah, look at this. I can't tell you. Some of you, it's a job, a career, way of living. You may be leaving a position or terminated. There's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers. So there's a lot about moving on from something, whether it's an approach, it's an actual situation, a job, a position. Some of it could be a career. So you want to make those changes, then budget. Have the financial discipline and the self-discipline to move forward on your life, to move in that new direction that you want. Yeah, this is very interesting. You're cutting ties with something. Now, cutting ties is bringing some kind of new opportunity that can bring, it could be long term. So what I feel for you is you're bridging. There's something you're bridging. You're bridging the old to the new. You're bridging, your old life or way of being, or the old job. You're looking and going, do I have the resources? Do we have the money? Can we do this? Can we make this move? Can we make this change? what do you need to do to alleviate the stress, to help you make this decision in a less stressful or forceful way? It's not all or nothing. Spirit is saying it's not all or nothing. Even though you have Scorpio here, which can be a little all or nothing, it can be a little intense, but I feel like you have to investigate. Some of you, this is a move. You're going to be moving on from someone, or you're getting a house. You want to live differently. You have to look at the finance. You have to look. This is very much about 3D world also. Whether it's your body, how much time, energy do you spend, what kind of food, what are you doing, what's realistic for you to do right now. Now, always keep your mind open and the possibility for a leap, an exponential leap, for things to, a miracle, or you do 10 steps and the 11th one is, 20 steps ahead or 30 steps ahead. Yeah, always be in that mindset. But some of you are stressing yourself out too much because you're either trying to do too much or you're trying to go in one direction, go, okay, I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm done. So this is to take action and follow through, but not to put all your eggs in one basket. Do not just jump in. There's a way to do this. And if you connect with the wisdom of the eagle and take an overview, you're going to see the best way for you to, I just heard of monetize what it is you do. That was one of the messages. You're going to hear the best way, see the best way for you to do what you want to do and need to do, and for somebody to move forward. Whatever that goal is, it's not just, okay, I've been waiting and trying, now I'm just going to jump in and do it. No, it's not. You need to have moderation. Otherwise, it's just too stressy. All right, let's get a message from the Astro Dice for you. Libra. Mercury and Libra, talk it over. This is balanced approach. Mercury, balance your mind in the 4th house. Do it in a way that is psychologically, mentally, emotionally balanced for you. Mercury in Libra is look at both sides. Do it with moderation. Do it with balance. There's a new balance that's coming in for you. Focus on the balanced approach at this time in your foundation. Whatever you're focused on or creating, do it in a balanced way, a moderate way. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I approach all in my life with moderation and balance. I move forward in a balanced way. Yeah, you're going to get a lot, whatever your goal, dream, wish, whatever you're doing, you're going to get a lot further. You're going to get more of what you really need and want by keeping that balance. And that is also that wisdom of the eagle. Rise above and look at what you need to change, what you need to do, how to keep that moderation and that balance. All right, Soul Light, wishing you a beautiful unfolding and so much love, light, and joy to you. Hello, Soul Light. Great to connect with you for your reading. Looking at your immediate future, what are the messages Spirit wants you most to know? I'm tuning into God consciousness, opening up to your guides and the oversouls. There is a lot starting to change for you in your world, and a big part of it is going to be the people around you, who you're attracting, what kind of openings and opportunities that you're attracting. If you have felt stuck or stagnant in any part of your life, that is starting to change. You're also going to have, on some level, some more support. Now, this could be support, financial support coming in, or someone could be supporting you financially. Some of you, if you work, with tips or gig economy or donation, or you're going to start getting more support from that, or support from people that you've been helping. There's an idea of reciprocity that's coming back to you. I feel relationships are also very highly highlighted for you. There's a real emphasis on contracts, connections, the people around you, relationships. Some of you, this could be new circle of friends, new relationships. You did get the circle. And you've got the Carnelian. So this Carnelian agate, which this is, I almost feel like circle of friends or the world, or you have many friends around the world, or you're going to, some of you, it's even travel. You've got the 8th cycle. This is telling me something's coming back. Is it karma? Is it just rewards? Is you've put the time, the energy, the effort in, and now it's paying off? There's a good result coming in for you. You're definitely on your path to destiny. And I feel like there's been a lot of work, maybe inner work. There's been a lot of focus. There's been a lot of time and attention put in something, and it's starting to pay off. You also are going to be finding yourself, I just heard with other people around you, I'm hearing other languages. You do have the Carnelian agate. So we'll see if we get any messages from this. But it could be career. It could be that you're fired up about something. You're motivated. There is, again, I feel something's changing in your group or your circle, or you're widening your circle, you're widening your group, your community. Or when you least expect it, someone's going to help you, someone's going to support you, or you have the support of a particular group or family or community. A lot about support here and relationships. Let's see what else. Love partnership. Okay, well, because I don't look at these when I take them out. I look at the guide card. This is what I call the guide card. So the circle is the guide card. It's helping me guide the reading. Love, partnership. This is about, and you've got a 26, which breaks down to an 8, and you have an 8 here. So some of you have been working on relationship, working on getting a relationship. This is love, partnership. Just what I thought. I think you're going to meet, if you're not partnered, there's changes in partnership. Either you're not partnered and you get a partner. Look at this relationship change. If you're single, 5611, 11 has to do with community in groups. Something you're changing in your environment or in your circle is bringing you better relationship or a better relationship. There's changes in relationship. If you're single, you're going to be in a love partnership. And there we go, change. And adventure, yeah. Your energy, your group, your influence, your affluence is picking up. Your sphere of experience is matured or expanded, and that's widening your sphere of reach, your sphere of influence. Something is increasing with your influence. And I feel like life is about to get more adventuresome, partly because of relationship. Either the people that are around you or the shift. There's a much more curious, yes, adventurous, but it's a certain type of person or people that you're attracting that are more in alignment. It could be you're an artist and you're attracting artists, scientists, you're attracting more science. It's like-minded individuals that you're starting to attract more, connect to. I feel like you're about to move into the sweet spot of connection. Spirit is saying you definitely are getting into a relationship. There is involvement. You're changing also your how you do relationship, or there's some pattern change, because that 8 and 8 here, you've changed your expectation of what you want in relationship or what's important to you. These relationship changes are bringing changes in your life. It's opening up your life somehow. Somehow your life perhaps became a bit more closed or constricted or too predictable. Things are about to get a bit unpredictable, a bit more fun, a bit adventure. Okay, this card came out 13, which is the Strength card, dignified. To me, this has to do with you have a lot of fortitude, you've been through a lot, there's a lot of strength, you're able to weather the changes. Now, for some of you that are partnered, you're redoing your relationship expectations. You're like, hey, what are our goals? Where are we going? We've got to make some changes within the family or within the structure or within what we're doing. Our goals are changing, or how we're doing it are changing. We got to change things up. So the big change for you, a lot of you, is asking for what you really want and what you need, and getting that help or that support, or just asking, or just doing it. For some of you, it's just doing it. But 5, this also tells me that somebody is coming in like, I feel like you've been working hard, you've been doing a lot in your life, and you're about to get partnered up. You're about to get the support that you give others. That's another thing I'm hearing. Let's see what's coming up. Soul story number 3. And even the number 3 has to do with groups. I think you're going to have better relationships or more aligned relationships. You're really seeking that out. Look at that sun. Yeah. Great card for collaboration and the 9 energy. So some of you, this could be something that in collaborating, something that you're... Okay, we've got discomfort, but it was turned... Well, some of you haven't been in a relationship in a while, or you could be a little skittish about opening up to people or even collaborating, or, but your strength is going to carry you through. Now, the one message Spirit is saying, don't let your strength be held against you. In other words, what you have to not do is like, okay, I can just do it on my own. It might be a little bit of a hassle in relationship or to make these changes. And as I said, change, you've got Uranus, change. Wow, I think there's more people, and for a lot of you, a special someone. There's changes in relationship, how you live your life in regards to relationship, what you need, what you want. There's also, for some of you, changes through relationship. Now, this could be openings, opportunities. This could be more support or doing more fun. And then you've got cultivate. I am going to take that. And I just learned to cultivate relationship. Okay, why is this? Spirit wants you to focus on relationship. Focus on your relationships. What are the changes that need to be made within yourself to draw in or attract the right relationship or right aligned relationship? Or the changes you need to make in current relationships. If you've had any tension in relationship, there's going to be a change there. I think some of you are in some kind of situation that you're trying to work through something or get to the bottom of it or understand something or someone better, or they're trying to understand you. And I'm hearing be optimistic. But with the sun there, it is about you. You also have to think about you in relationship, you in partnership. Even if it's uncomfortable to have those talks or ask for what you need or what you want, you need to start doing it. So I'm going to say there's a change in relationship, a lot of change. Some of you, this is a lot of inner change, is changing what you're attracting, what you're drawing in. That's too many. Let's see. Should I take them all? No. Oh, I guess I could, because they did come out. And I feel for some reason this, fifth house, passion. I just thought so. This finishes the reading. Now, I'm going to do tarot and a couple other cards. Look at this, North Node, the future. The future for you, some of you, now I hate to say this, if you're looking at making a change in relationship that's not working out, you are going to be making that change. Some of you, there is a new relationship. Now, I get this. Some of you, it's collaborative. And we just had the 10th house come up, authority. So some of you are attracting a partnership, a collegial. You're going to be collaborating more in your life, in your career, in your projects. Some of you, even in a company or office situation, there's more support, there's more collaboration, because you're going to be handing some things over. You're going to loosen the reins. You're not going to try to do it all. There's abundance, there is positivity, there is some kind of new direction coming in that's going to benefit you financially in a particular collegial or collaborative relationship. Collaborative, with Sun here, choose wisely who really works with you, who supports you. Don't just go for any old thing right now, okay? Let's put the 10th house here for authority over the discomfort. Some of you have been afraid to speak up, but you're going to be speaking up. It's going to cause changes in relationships. So if people aren't able to go with these changes, you're probably not going to be in the same kind of relationship or stay in that relationship. This group, all about changes in relationship, whether you stay with the person, whether you end up moving on, whether you have different boundaries. It's going to be different for different people, but it's clearly all about relationship, collaborative, creative relationship, personal, romantic, passionate, love, partnership. Some of you, it's working through a particular issue in a relationship to be able to go to the future in a way that is beneficial. Now, I want to say for sure, Spirit's bringing me back to this, you're going to really do well financially. There's some shift happening because I feel like you're widening your influence, or you're widening your circle, or customers, clients. Some of you selling something online or putting it out there or having an online store. You're reaching more people. And that's going to, in a very life-enhancing way, affect your abundance and your future. You're planning for the future. Your future looks abundant. And you're cultivating this energy of abundance, this vibe of abundance and vibrancy. Yeah, you're becoming much more abundant. Let's see what's coming out here. These two want to come out. Knew it, Emperor. A lot of you are going to be loving what you do. I hear love what you do what you love. And the Page of Swords, moving past, there's a rebellion, moving past limiting thoughts, limitations, people that thought, oh, you can't do it, or what do you think you're doing? What do you think? Why do you think you can do this? Yeah, there's a lot about movement here. Look at that. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. 6 could be. That distills to a 12-3. 6 of Wands, trusting yourself, and also being more public. Oh, the cards turned over. Let me just see. Let me reshuffle these. Wow, I can really feel this. It comes from you widening your circle. Some of you might have been a bit of a hermit. Widening your circle, and look what comes out, the World. You're widening your circle. You're widening your reach. This is the future. The future is upward and onward because you're extending out. You're getting out of your shell. You're working on yourself. You're working on a project, a plan. You're working on, up-leveling your life. And so you're reaching more people to work with, to connect with, to share with. And for some of you, there is a love partnership, love relationship. Those of you that felt that people didn't understand you or get you or didn't appreciate you, that's changing. Look at 8 of Wands. Things are picking up. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's a destiny issue with you. You're really, things are going to be picking up because you're going to have help. You're going to have support. The timing is right for the help, for the support to overcome the obstructions or limitations, for the self-trust. You're cultivating self-trust, belief in yourself, belief in your gifts, your abilities. So you're moving forward. You're cutting through any limitation, any lack or limitation. You're looking through the higher mind. You're following through on the ideas. That's another thing that I'm getting. And because you're following through on the ideas, you're moving into the space of abundance. Your energy pattern is shifting. The energetics of you is shifting from the astral to the etheric level, which means you're vibing at a higher, more extended vibrational frequency. You are radiating more light, vibrancy, abundance. And this is causing change in your life. This is causing change. Immediate future for you is change. There's a lot of change. Ooh, passion. And you have passion here, 5th house. So whether this is passion about a project, a situation, a person in your life that's exciting you, it's bringing that wealth. And it's bringing, adventure. You got it twice. Wow. Yeah, you need exciting work. You're going to be on an adventure here. This could be outdoors. This could be a trip. This could be you're having the money to do what it is you really want to do, or take that trip, or buy something that helps your... It's not just about your business. Even if you do buy something that helps your business, or that's part of it. Some of you could be traveling with business. Some of you could be doing remote, I just heard remote viewing. You could be doing remote viewing. You could be working remotely. You could be traveling with your work. You're getting a bigger picture. Look at this, North Node and Jupiter. You're getting a bigger picture of what's possible. And this is creating renewal in existing relationships, support systems, and in your life. Prepare for a breakthrough. This is all about a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough that's coming for you. And for a lot of you, it's in your career and destiny path. The changes that are coming up allow travel, movement, allow life to get more interesting, more fun. You've got adventure here, you've got change, you've got adventure here. I feel some of you could be doing something earthy or outdoors, or you're doing more outdoors work or outdoors travel, but a lot of you are going to be on an adventure that has to do also with travel. You're going to break out of the mold. You're breaking out of a limiting circle. You're breaking out of this smaller circle into the larger circle. Okay, let's get a message through the Astro Dice. This is just a little tune in. I'm going to be doing another longer reading, but I wanted to connect in because the guides had messages. Oh yeah, look at this. 12th house, North Node in Capricorn in the 12th house. You're here to do, some of you, this is a spiritually based business, maybe the occult, spirituality, meditation, body-mind connection, working with higher consciousness, hypnotherapy, working with the creative unconscious, the subconscious. You are here now to do your work. Your work, your mission is expanding into a new level and reaching more people. Your circle is widening. I just heard circle of trust. Make sure the people in your inner circle are vibing with you. You're vibing with them and you can really trust them. All right, your Soul Insights mantra is, okay, you deserve a life of passion and purpose, but I'm also saying in the affirmative, I am living a life of passion and purpose, experiencing abundance, creativity, and fulfillment. All right, Radiant Soul Light, let me know how this resonates. Wow, name it and claim it. Put a sun, a circle, in the comments. Just know that this is happening. You were drawn to this reading for a reason. Snapshot it. Do a screen grab. I mean, there's some key things that were repeated here. This is a major theme for you right now. Wishing you so much love, light, and joy. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Soul Story number 4, you have the Sun card. Wow, something is shifting, and I feel it has to do with some kind of movement, or the ability to move or move forward in a particular area of your life. You also have the Pyrite cube, a nice big Pyrite cube. The number is 538. I think 3 of the soul stories had 8 in them. So what have you been working on? I just heard you've been working on yourself, self-mastery, self-initiation, self-understanding, self-awareness. You're ready to shine. There's something that you're ready to share with other people or the world, maybe an aspect or a part of you. I feel there's been a lot of, it's not just inner work. There could be inner work for some of you, especially with that 8, but a lot of you, it has to do with some kind of creative project or something you want to launch or put out there in the world. You've been very focused, is the message that I'm getting. There's a manifestation coming in for you. And you've been very focused on, did I say something about creativity? Okay, there we go. Sun. Yeah, self-mastery, creativity, a project. There's something that you're putting out there in the world, your creativity. You're moving forward. We've got creativity, manifestation. Wow. Something that you're doing is bringing in next level abundance, manifestation, spiritual partnership. Wow. Karmic completion. Patience. You've had to have patience. So I feel like you are in partnership with the divine, God, the all that is, your higher self, whatever terminology you want to use that you're comfortable with. But what I definitely feel that's happening for you is there is a new level of self-expression coming out. It's going to change how you experience life and what you experience. And because you've been focused, you've been very, very dedicated, very focused on some particular part of yourself, your life. And for a lot of you, it has to do with mastery of the little self or the lower self. You're getting into a higher vibrational frequency of you, an aspect of you that's coming through that's very focused and dedicated and is ready to take it on, whatever it is, take on the work. And I feel like, again, this partnership with the divine, partnership with your higher self, there's a seamless connection more and more. You're really in the part of the soul alignment where you're really being guided through your higher self, that navigating principle of the soul. Now, Spirit is saying you still have to have patience. There's still a little bit of things to complete, karmic completion. But what's going to happen, and it's not very far off, you're completing something, some learning lesson, some mission, some soul contract, and you're really going to be able to flower, to move forward. You're manifesting a more creative, artistic way of living, whatever that means to you, more art, more creativity. For some of you, it could be more fun. It could be more people in your life, more interesting people. It's some of you might have been in the help and healing profession, or you are, and you're going to be doing it differently. You definitely came here to live abundantly, to manifest more in your life. And also, this is material possessions. This isn't just, manifesting money. It's what money can buy. It's to create. It's to bring into physical form. This could be creative projects, creative form. But the big thing that I'm getting in the immediate future is, okay, this one is self-mastery. Look at that strength. 13, changes are now possible. These are bigger changes. Yeah, you're ascending. You're ascending. You're getting out of the lower harmonic of polarity. You're getting into the higher dynamic of polarity, which everything has a polarity on the earth plane, hot, cold, magnetic, electrical, yin, yang, masculine, feminine. Everything lives out through polarity. But you are starting to live less and less stuck in one polarity or the next. And you might even have trouble making up your mind sometimes, or like, oh, that's good, or that's okay. Or I understand why this person did this. I understand why they did that. You're moving into this place where things are not going to hold you down or bog you down as much anymore. And a lot of you can just taste it. You could feel this change. You can feel this new direction coming in. Your higher self is saying patience, though. Some of you are manifesting some kind of spiritual partnership on the physical level, on the earth level. So this could be a creative partnership that you've really been dreaming, hoping, conjuring up, manifesting, so that you can do more of what it is that you love to do. I also get movement and dance. I'm getting sun dancer. Okay, let's see this. Wanted to come out. Midheaven, career, pinnacle, nurture. I said something earlier about a lot of you were nurturing. You're either going to find a more interesting, creative way to nurture yourself and others. Those of you that are in the health and healing profession, or healers or teachers, spiritual teachers, maybe you're channelers, maybe you're here on YouTube, or whatever that you're doing, there is a next level in your psychic ability is in picking up. There's a up-leveling in that. And there is a next level in your career. You're about to reach the top of your career. You're about, somebody's getting a award. You're getting awarded something. Okay, let's see. What are you getting? Yeah, there's an award. You're getting an award. An accommodation, an award and accommodation. Let's see what this, 2 cards. Venus, beloved. Wow, and Neptune, the vision. I just heard I don't want to do it on my own or alone. So this spiritual partnership could finally be someone that you collaborate with, a real strong connection, kindred soul, kindred spirit, someone really that you can go to the next level with, the next height. Now, whether this is personal or professional, it's different. But I'm also feeling you attracting more love, more work that you love, and also more people that you really love or you appreciate and appreciate you. I feel like you're attracting better, manifesting better. Now, some of you are actually doing this consciously. You've really been focused on this and working on this. Spirit is saying, look, it's coming together. Just be patient. You're ending one cycle to go into a new cycle. You're moving from one timeline to another timeline. And that means that there is going to be, here on the bottom is also Juno partnership. Yeah, a lot of you, this is about, I feel like the focus has been on this partnership or partnering up, feeling more connected to God's source energies, to your higher self, to the beyond the denser physical, the metaphysical aspect of you, the spiritual essence of you, your spiritual path, your spiritual plan, your spiritual gifts. This is about really connecting in and honing your abilities and your spiritual gifts, your spiritual connection, and bringing that into your life creatively, bringing that into your projects, your plans, your vision. Okay, a lot of you, this is I just heard spiritual partnership, spiritual center. A lot of you, you're thinking more spiritually. You're using the spirit realm. You're connecting in through the spirit realm to attract better. What's most life enhancing? What brings in more that is in alignment? Because Venus has a lot to do with alignment. And then with that 3 energy, 21-3, there will be eventually a complete change of circumstances where you realize, oh my God, I've really attained this. I got to the pinnacle. I did it, or we did it, or I did it with their help. So you're being set up for some kind of pinnacle or peak experience. Wow. This is about a peak experience. This is about you moving from kind of humdrum living into kind of creating your own day or creating your own way. A lot of you, there could be changes also somehow visually. There's a lot with vision and visually. I get third eye focus, using your third eye. So third eye meditation would be good for you. Even open eye meditation, where you're like looking at an object, a candle, or it could be, a crystal. You look at it very in a relaxed way and just align your breath, and then close your eyes and then see that crystal, see that flame, see that tree, whatever the object is. And what it's teaching you is to keep the vision and understand that the vision is still there, even when you're doing something else, even when you're focused on something else. So really work with that third eye vision and focus. See and the intention, have the intention, align your little will into the higher will or divine will. That's also that spiritual partnership. And what the spiritual partnership teaches us is that through that partnership, all things are possible. And there we are, 2 of Wands. Some of you, this is travel, you're going to have, through your creativity, through your own efforts, you're going to have the money to travel. You're going to have the money to buy the supplies or do whatever it is that you want to do. Spirit wants you to nurture your creativity. Spirit wants you to take care of yourself, but take care of your manifestations. Put energy and attention, if not daily, weekly, to what it is that you want to create. It's time to put more energy to what it is that you're wanting to create. Okay, look at that again. This one wants to come out. Ooh, Lovers and 6 of Pentacles. Gemini energy here with the 6 of Pentacles. This could be money in, money out. This could be that you are connecting into partnerships that are more equal. that you're very aware now of reciprocity, you're very aware of energy exchange, that things have to be a good exchange or good value. And that's what we also learn from the Lovers. Gemini very much having to do with duality or opposites of polarity, and so that you want to be not in the extremes of the polarity plane. Knight of Pentacles, there's the Patience. Three of Swords. And the Fool. Okay, let's see. Death. Okay, I want to look at this a little bit. Got Scorpio energy, the Dream. There's a dream. Something's dying. Something's over. So you're moving into a phase of a new beginning that also brings something's ending. Whether it's a mindset, it could be I feel like it's a way of relating. I don't feel it's a particular relationship. I think soul story number 3, there could have been ending in relationship there. But despite the troubles, the pain, what you didn't get, you've persevered. So you still have a bit of this energy. I think that's part of that karmic completion. You learn to persevere. You learn to keep on keeping on and to create your own breakthrough. Not mentally, but by the step by step and by the movement. You've created your own breakthroughs, your own movement. You've created your, the ability to get more into alignment. There's also something about wanting to reveal more of oneself, perhaps to reveal one of your true essence, or reveal yourself more. You reveal more of what you want in life, to reveal more of the creative aspect of you, or something that is hidden that you haven't been as open about or haven't shown as much. Okay, and then we go into 8 of Pentacles. Can you see that? And again, karma, 8 of Pentacles is, again, it's getting the payoff for the results, getting the results from what you have put in by the work with the Knight of Pentacles. This hasn't been easy. You've had to go through a lot. I would say by the Knight of Pentacles and 3 of Swords, and then with that 8 of Pentacles, you're still in the middle of the process. There's still more going on, but you're getting it. Look at that face. Fierce. Just look at the eyes. Very focused. So you're getting into this alignment that's going to make things easier, or easier for you to identify what you need to do. And that's why I also feel this has a lot to do with spiritual partnership. This is partnering with the divine or the higher self. This is partnering with those aspects of you. I'm going to move this over. And that's the real gold. So whatever it is that you're wanting to create or you're wanting to transform, that lead into gold, those learning lessons, a big part of it has to do with the follow through. Having the patience, not blowing things, not going, okay, it didn't happen, so I'm giving up. Spirit is saying, do not give up. Now is not the time to give up on the vision or on the direction. Use your third eye focus. Use your spiritual tools. Use your ability to connect into the unseen. That's also, to some degree, the Lovers here. And we have Uranus here. So Scorpio, Mars. So some of this, I feel like you're going to be plodding along. You're moving along step by step, bit by bit. And then you're realizing, wow, that's changed, or I don't feel that way anymore. I'm not connected to that. Or something's changing energetically with you. This is really a transmutation of energy. So you may be going, wow, I really don't feel the same way about that or that situation. I feel differently. I don't really feel the same way. You're not going to feel the same way. You're connecting in with a truer part of you, your soul. You're connecting in with your soul and being guided by the higher self. So you are really shifting frequency. You're at a different frequency than I would say even 6 months ago. And I feel some of you are looking, oh, look at this is how far I've come. You're moving into a space where generosity of heart, they're going to be able to be generous, whether this is financially or with your time. You're able to help others perhaps that are less fortunate in a particular situation. But with these two energies here, it's like you really need to connect in energetically and make sure that there's the right energetic balance, give and take with your efforts, with yourself, with your efforts, and with the people that are around you. Or for some of you, this is also having to do in some kind of career or job situation. So Spirit wants you to be open, be generous, give where you can, but don't overgive, to be very aware of not to overgive. I think a lot of you are looking at how that you've up-leveled. There's been an up-leveling here. Despite pain and suffering or separation, I move forward. Karmic completion, this is what's completing. You're transmuting this energy, the Three of Swords, of heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, not having enough, constriction, just sorrow, not maybe depression, disappointment. Somehow you're channeling that into some kind of creative outlet. But I'm also hearing to tell you that some of it is just happening energetically. You're not having to think, oh, I'm channeling this into this project or this idea. No, this energy is transmuting so that it's freeing up so that you can use it in this next level. There's a new level of experience that's coming in. Now look at this. Influence. I love this because this is what I feel is happening. Use your influence for change. Some of you are getting, sorry, I hit the camera. You're going to be doing more on social media, posting, interviews. A lot of you, you're working on yourself, you're working on your message, your messaging, you're working on delivery or better delivery, you're refining what it is that you want to do. Working in social media or with a public or being more publicly known or moving more into perhaps a teacher or expert status or coach, mentor, teacher, that's part of what you're meant to do, or you're influencing through your art, your music, your creativity. You're going to receive some kind of recognition, and recognition in a way that you can then help others or give back to those that have helped you. And I do feel with this soul story, those of you that are drawn to this soul story, oh my God, look what's on the bottom here. You will give back. You do, yeah, look at this, rewards and cashing in. Wisdom, you're called to serve as a mentor for someone or a role model, a guide. And then there are rewards, prosperity, rewards. Didn't I say you're going to receive rewards? I feel these rewards come from your creativity and what you're manifesting. And the wisdom that you've got is allowing you to be in spiritual partnership with other people. Now, this may be an audience, this may be a group, I just heard a council, this may be something you're writing or putting out in the world, this may be that you're using your wisdom more in an everyday level, an everyday basis. This is saying one of the ways that you will do well financially is using your experience, your wisdom, your experience as a mentor or teacher or a guide. Ask for more responsibility. Those of you that work in a company or corporation, step up, ask. This is the time to share your influence. That brings you a lot of prosperity, and it's prosperity with the cube that brings a really good foundation for you, a much better foundation in your life, a foundation of prosperity. But you're also about to be rewarded for what you've done in the past, how you've helped someone, a group of people, a family, a friend, a colleague, somebody, whoever you've been helping, there is, if the reward doesn't come directly from them, it's coming from the universe. And you're going to be able to share your wisdom, share your insight, share your understanding to help positively influence others, to influence others in a life-enhancing way, to assist others. Some of you, it's to inspire others. Okay, let's look at the message to the Astro Dice. Oh, I love this. Oh, wow. Okay. Uranus in Libra. Yeah, see, spiritual. Someone's going to help you. 10th house, and you have midheaven, which is at the 10th house. Fool, Uranus. So, all this work is paying off, and you're going to have a leap, an exponential leap. You're going to have a breakthrough. There's something coming that's going to help your career, your money situation, your support. And Spirit is saying, just remember to give back or help those that helped you, even if it was by listening to you or whatever support they gave you. And also, you're going to be in a position to help others that you feel have helped you or that you're close to. You're going to be in a very influential position. That's what you're being positioned for, an influential position. There's something very interesting about you. The timing and this spiritual partnership, I feel like, I don't know if it's guides or working on the other side, but you're being positioned for a leadership position that you can then help others more. And I think some people are going to be kind of shocked, like, oh my God, they got this money and they gave some to me, or they helped me, or they gave me this opportunity. So this focus that you've had, keep that focus. Keep that focus. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is for this reading: through my intention, I am aligned and focused through my higher self to my soul. That's all you need to do. Everything else is going to fall into place. Whatever you're focused on, whatever you want to manifest, it's falling into place. It's happening. But the alignment, intentionality, focus, this alignment, that's what's helping you. And remember, connect in to the higher self. Some of you could be meeting someone very soon, too. Spiritual partnership. That next big relationship is very, very spiritually based, a very strong spiritual connection. And I think you meet them because you're becoming more public or you do something public. Yeah, be open, keep your hands open, keep your opportunities open. All right, Soul Light, wow, let me know how this resonates for you. I don't know, whatever you feel like you want to connect to, name and claim, do that. And I just wish you so much love, light, abundance, and appreciation. Appreciate yourself and your gifts. Till next time, shine bright.